Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to do an unboxing review of several products available for the iPhone 10, 10s, and 10s Max. Let's go ahead and check them out. These are all brought to us by VRS. So guys, we've been doing a significant amount of reviews on products and accessories that are specifically designed for the 10s Max and the 10s. And today we have several products that we're going to be looking at from VRS. Now, these products are going to protect your phone. They're made out of high quality, and I've been using these products for quite some time. Many of these products also include drop protection, so they're going to give you that protection. And if some of you have noticed, while the iPhone does really well on a lot of the drop tests, the cost to replace the back of your iPhone is pretty high. You definitely don't want to have to go through that. So let's take a look at all these products. We're going to do a wireless charging test to see how they charge and see which one you'd like to buy. Let's go ahead and check it out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available. Now, as we go through this review, we're going to see cases that are wallet type. We're going to see cases that have drop protection. We're going to see cases that are going to also be thin, and also cases that are going to have credit card components. So they're going to be dual duty. Not only will they protect, all right, 3, 2, 1. So as we go through these cases, we're going to see multiple case types that have different functions. First of all, we have drop protection cases, cases that are going to be wallet or folio type, cases that play double duty. So not only will they protect your phone, but they're also going to have a credit card component. All these cases are going to be wirelessly tested to make sure that they all work for Apple Pay and wirelessly charge. So let's get right to the review. All right, guys, so for the first part of the review, what we're going to be doing is we're going to take a look at all of the iPhone Max cases, and then we're going to look at the standard size iPhone. We do have a wireless charging base that we're going to be testing right here, so we can make sure that the cases work with the charger. So let's start with the first case for the iPhone 10 Max. So as we take a look at this case here, the first thing that you'll notice is that it does have a drop protection certification on it. So that's good to see. Now this case is going to be what I would call a slim size case. So this is the type of case that you're going to be interested in if you're looking to have something that is going to be low profile. It does have some decent, when I do my little squeeze test here on the sides, with the exception of the port area, which is pretty common, it does not collapse easily. It is of a flexible TPU that has kind of like a metal look to it. It has a soft finish to it. So, and it has a matte finish as well, so it's not going to be a fingerprint magnet. And it seems to have some really nice grippy sides right here with some nice edge protection. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our iPhone 10 Max in this and see if it wirelessly charges. All right, so let's take a look at how the case looks on this phone. First off, I'll tell you, it's a pretty sharp case. Looking at the camera, you can see that there is some camera protection there. We're going to put that somewhere at an angle so you can see how the camera is protected. It doesn't have an enormous amount of depth, but there is some depth there. And again, because this is a thin profile case, it's still going to give you that drop protection. Over here, you'll notice that you have your buttons responsive right there, accessible, and your volume mute rocker right there is good too. Ports seem to look well. I'll put that at an angle so that stays in focus. And then, all in all, it feels really good in the hand. It doesn't feel like it's going to be something that will slip out in any way. Now from a screen protection, let's take a look at the screen protection. So we're going to bring this in an angle, and you can see how much screen protection is there. Now keep in mind that this does not have a glass screen protector on it, but you'll notice that it does come up slightly above the screen right there, so you can see where my finger's running. But definitely, once you put a screen protector, my feeling is that it's going to be probably, yeah, it's going to be flush with the actual case. So you see how much material you have there. As soon as you add a screen protector, glass protector, this is going to be flush. So we'll bring our wireless charger into view. We're going to place our phone on it, and you'll notice that the wireless charging was enabled. So it does work. All right, so the next case we're going to take a look at is this wallet case, and this is made out of genuine leather case. So this is not pleather or any other kind of non-leather, genuine leather, very nice, really high quality stitch going all the way around, and that's something I look at from a leather case. Nice cutouts, feels good. It smells like leather, so it doesn't feel like that leather either. So this is a genuine leather case. Notice it has this really cool, almost like crocodile look right here. See that? Where you can slide your credit cards. Has a firm, so this isn't TPU plastic, but this is a firm case in here. You'll notice very difficult to bend, but it's going to give you some really nice protection. Has an area right here where you can, wow, look at this, is cool. So not only does it have one slot, but it actually has two slots. So you can put cash, you can put some other stuff in here, which is really nice as well. Very nice case. So let's go ahead and put in our iPhone 10 Max in here, snap it into place, and we'll see how it looks. So first of all, from a drop protection, you notice how here's your case, and notice how much material there is between the actual case and the phone, which is important because if you drop it, you want to make sure that you hit this area, not that. Around here, the same place, you notice how much comes out. Here's your phone, and then there's the leather material, and the same thing all the way over here. It's not a magnetic close, so I fear that if you were to drop it, it is going to open. If it were to open, let's look at the protection you have right here. From a screen protection, this is going to be a flush mount too. So you can see the corners, though, feel a little raised, just a tad on each side. Just a little bit comes up. But if it were to open, again, make sure you have a glass screen protector. Let's look at the camera now. Camera, pretty good. That's pretty solid right there. See that right there? Pretty solid protection there, so you don't have to worry about that, especially if you're in a restaurant. So let's go ahead and take our wireless charging. We're going to open it up, place it right on top of it, and we're looking for that charging symbol, which you saw pop up. We'll do that one more time. Put it right there. And then as soon as you see that, we'll move it around a little bit. Maybe gone a little bit too low. Our little charging symbol is charging. Yeah, it's there. We'll close this up. So this is something that you'll be able to use or charge even if the cover is closed. Now next up here is the same case that we looked at earlier, but this is a clear case. So this is going to showcase the color of your phone. So again, we saw the matte color. So you see this right here. But now this is the actual clear one. So this showcases the color. It hides it a little bit when it comes to like the logo, but you can still tell that that's an iPhone. You see that in an angle? Again, same level of protection that we saw, same grippiness. This is not going to fly out of your hand, and it has kind of like this, these rivets, or not rivets, these grooves here that make it look like it was kind of metal. See that? So this will also work with wireless charging since it passed on this one. All right, so the next one we're going to take a look at is this one here, and this one does have a certification on drop protection. All right, so we saw that, and this has a, yeah, this is a little bit stiffer. Still, it's a TPU, but it's firmer, and it has a frame all the way around it. Let's see if you guys can see that. So it has this frame, which I think it's giving it more stability. So it's like a polycarbonate frame going all the way around. Yep, and yeah, that's giving it some rigidity. So it's a little rigid. Yeah, so that's what's giving us some reinforcement. Let's see what our phone looks like inside of it. I got it upside down. Stamp that into place. Let's look at screen protection first. So this one does come above, so you can see how much it comes up above. But again, I think that with a glass protector, it's probably going to be flush. But there's definitely some extra material coming up right there. You can see where my finger is gliding. All of your ports are pretty straightforward, so you can see that right there. On the back, good camera protection. Right. I find that this is like a good balance between something that's this thin, but with a little bit more protection. So I actually like this one a lot. All right, let's go ahead and look at the wireless charging. Bring this into view. Put our phone on it. And you can see it turned green and the lightning bolt. Definitely passes. Now, the next one here has a wallet combo. So this is a polycarbonate material frame, but it has a spot where you can put a credit card. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a card in here when we do our test as well. So I'm going to just get an old SIM card, slap it in there to simulate a credit card. And then what we're going to do is we're going to snap our phone into place, and we'll see how much protection we're going to get out of this. Go ahead and put that there. Okay. All right, turn that off. All right, from a screen protection, ooh, this one's flush. You'll notice all the way around. So when you put a glass protector, it's definitely going to rise above it. So see that right there? It's flush. Cutouts are there. Sides are protected. You got some decent material on the sides. The back, it almost looks like the extended battery case for the iPhone. Remember how that one is still out there that makes your phone look a little pregnant? Oh, it makes this one definitely look a little pregnant. You have here your camera, and your camera is definitely flush. You see that? But maybe because we have this compartment, when you lay it down, that never touches the surface because it covers pretty much a good area. Slide it open just like this, and it does have kind of like a springy mechanism. Let's see. Yeah, it has a spring in there, so it assists with that. So easy. I wonder, can I do it with one hand? Yeah. Yeah, so easy. Let's try wireless charging. So we'll move it around. Yeah. So that back credit card piece raises it sufficient from the back to eliminate that wireless charging capability. So if you're someone that's looking for wireless charging, probably this is not going to be the case for you. But the trade-off is you can store your cards right here. So now this last case is very similar to the previous cases we looked at, have this rigid material, actually just like this one. It's just a different color. So this is giving you that gray look, if that's a look that you want to go for. Same features as the other one, just wanted to show you what it would look like on your phone. Feels good in the hand, has the same wireless charging capabilities, just as the other one that we saw here, but this is in the gray color. All right, so now that we're moving on to the smaller iPhone, one thing I wanted to highlight is that this one is actually synthetic leather. So it says it right there, very clear, but it's still a nice case. So we'll move this over to the side. Features very similar to the larger one that we saw, except it only has one pocket where you can put your credit cards. It has a hard case that's going to protect your iPhone. We're going to put in our iPhone XS in here. And same as we referred to before. Remember I talked about how it was kind of flush with your glass, with your phone, so the glass screen protectors come above it. This one actually has a glass protector, so you'll notice that how it comes up. As we close this, what I like about this one is it has a magnetic lock, which makes it, gives you more surety that if you do drop your phone, you're not going to worry about it hitting the face because it's closed. Has good bumper protection on each one of these sides. The camera is well protected, and you notice how this is raised as well. Let's see if this wireless charges. You know, the bottom completely exposed. We'll put it here. See if we get anything. I think my iPhone may be dead, so let's move it around a little bit because it should charge. There you go. So it is charging. So it works. All right, so now this case is flexible TPU, 100% flexibility. It's going to be extremely thin profile. It is not certified for drop protection. As you can see here, we'll move this away. Notice it says it right there. But it's going to allow you to really showcase your iPhone. So notice how everything is very visible. Screen protection is kind of flush with the glass. See that? All your ports are accessible. Everything looks good. And this is definitely going to wirelessly charge. We'll put it on here and see if we get the little charging light that comes up. It's already charging. You can see it over here on the side. There's our charging light. So this is definitely a go. All right, so then this next one, different class. This definitely has some really good, I would say, protection here. Very solid polycarbonate back, very firm on all the sides. So we're going to go ahead and put it in our iPhone. See what this looks like. Okay. From a screen protection, it is somewhat, let's double check that, make sure that's completely in. Yeah, it is. It looks like it's flush as well, so we'll put that in an angle. I have a glass protector on here, so you can see that it is flush with the screen, especially because of the screen protector. On the back, though, solid, good protection there. On the bottom, all your cutouts are nicely done. Buttons are going to be really nice and responsive. I'm going to put this to charge. I already see this little thing flashing, and which means that it is charging as well. There you go with our little light. So it's a go as well. All right, so now this next case here is TPU with the frame. We'll go ahead and grab our phone, put it in it, snap into place really easily. And again, this one, same situation that we saw earlier. So it has some protection, but it doesn't really go that far up. So it's, again, feels flush with the glass, but again, shows off your phone real nicely. Good protection for your camera. Bottoms are nice. has this kind of metal or this polycarbonate frame going around it, which is nice, makes it highlight. The buttons are also responsive, and then what we'll do is we'll check the wireless charging, and it's already started to blink, so it tells me that this is also a go. So this one also charges. So now Rinky also included this accessory, and for those of you who like the pop socket, I think it's called, and just something that you can connect to the back of your phone to hold onto it. So this is going to allow you to, really pretty much adapt this to any case, right? And then hold on to your phone just like this. So this could go on even on this leather case right here. If this is what you wanted to do, you could do something like that. If you wanted on this case, just glues right here on the back, and then you have it just like this. Obviously this you'd have to fold, and adding this, when you think about how thick it is, you can see that right there, is probably going to impact your wireless charging. But it's a good option if it's something that you're into, with a pop socket anyways, it's going to prevent you from wirelessly charging. So this is another option if you'd like to check it out. Now guys, this is another pretty interesting product. This is a universal mount, and this one is deep sea blue, and it's going to give you the ability to have multiple adjustment angles, and it's going to support both of your phones. It comes in a variety of colors, so you can see those colors right there. So it looks like there's like an ocean white, a metal black, deep sea blue, and then the light silver. Taking a look at it right here, it is going to allow you to have your phone here. Right, and you have various adjustment areas. So you have this, looks like you can adjust it right here, you can adjust it right here, and then it has this super sticky adhesive, not glue so much, but suction. So we've reviewed some of these before. The nice thing about this is that as it gets dirty, what you can do is just wash it off with clear water and it will attach. So if we were to remove this, you can see what it looks like right there, and then as you tighten it over here, take a look at that, we'll put it in an angle. So watch this for a second. So as I turn it, see it's flat. As I turn this, it kind of goes in. So what it's going to do is, in addition to the stickiness that this thing has, it is going to also create a suction as soon as you turn it. So when you put this on your car, on your windshield, wherever you'd like, you're going to be able to carry your phone and not worry about it coming off. And I'll tell you, I have these type on some of my vehicles, and I love the stickiness because some of us have even maybe wet this to stick it. Having that stickiness is definitely going to improve how well this will stay. Now, for those of you who are curious about, what would your iPhone look like if you install it, you saw how easy that was just like that. Let me do it one more time. Remove it. So I just brought my phone, brought it in just like this, and it's in place. So you can use this for navigation or, either way. And it's, again, pretty cool looking and very lightweight. So guys, that concludes our review of the iPhone cases from VRS. If you have any comments or questions, leave it in the comment area. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.